Oh, now I got a message from our dear friend, Mr. Sloth. He says, this is pretty challenging. Is there any trick how I can recognize honorific words more easily? Dear Mr. Sloth, I agree with you. This is pretty challenging. But yes, there's a trick. I'll let you know in a second. You may feel like Mr. Sloth, thinking, why is she introducing this honorific thing here in lesson 3? We've only just started learning Tibetan. Well, the reason is that when we were learning the pronouns, we were talking about Kye Nambatso and Kong Nambatso, the honorific pronouns. So I thought it's a good opportunity to give a little introduction into the world of Shesa honorific language. It doesn't mean that I expect anyone to know Shesa from tomorrow onwards. That's a big topic. Now, the good news is, yes, there's a trick. There's a trick how we can recognize honorific words more easily. There's 5 syllables that you want to watch out for. The first one is chak, payata chaga chak. The second one is ku, sakataka shapkyu ku. The third one is söl, kao, sanaro söla söl. The fourth one is sim, kao, sakiku zima sim. And the last one is je, bao, jadengbo shesa she. So how does this work? We take a non-honorific word and we add the honorific syllable to it. Sometimes we take one syllable away. You will see. For example, tip means book. If you add the syllable chak, it becomes chaktip. Chaktip is an honorific book. Or with the ku. We have seen in the intro that we say kupar for honorific picture. So you take par, non-honorific, you add the ku and it becomes kupar. Or ja, jatung, tea. If you add the syllable söl, it becomes sölja, sölja chöronang. Please have some tea. Or, my favorite word, ki. Ki means dog. Kayata kyaki kuki. If you add the syllable zim, it becomes zimki, which is an honorific dog. And last but not least, you've probably tried them, the momos. So you have the momos, non-honorific, you take one of the mo away, you add the je, and it becomes shemo. Shemo means honorific momos or dumplings. That's it. So the majority of the honorific words are easy to identify. If you notice those 5 syllables, those are the honorific words. But there's a few that are tricky. We saw earlier that chap sang means toilet. Chap is water in honorific, and the non-honorific is chu. So completely random. Or mig means I, and the honorific is chen, such as in Chen Resik. Chen Resik means Avalokiteshvara, the Buddha of compassion. Thank you, dear Mr. Sloth, for your question. I hope with these 5 syllables, Shesa, honorific language, seems a little more doable to you. Glad you liked the 5 syllables, dear Mr. Sloth. Take your time. There's no rush to learn Shesa, honorific language.